Hey guys, welcome to more Gabriel Knight Sins of the Fathers with me, Supernautus. I hope you're enjoying what you've been seeing so far, and I hope you'll enjoy the rest of what we're doing. A moment, just need to make some slight adjustments to my screen. So I want to make sure I'm actually broadcasting as I should be, and I am. So we're going to load up and we're going to get going in just a moment. Well, in fact, we're going to load right now. So yeah guys, let's get on with it. Let's see what Gabriel Knight's up to today. We're back with day 6, I believe, of the investigation into the voodoo murders. So let's load up and let's get going. Today we're learning about Rada drums. I believe that was what Grace researched for us. Yeah, we've got a book about that, but first we want to take a quick look at this letter we've just received.
Gabriel opens
Through the mail.
envelope and finds a note from Mosley in a small
a note from
brass
Mosley.
key. Mosley's note says,
Gabe, I have to go underground with this thing. It runs wide and deep throughout the department and the city board. I'm already being watched. It was suggested that I take vacation time, so I am, at least as far as they know.
So Mosley's got to take time
It's too hot for a rookie.
on
Just
vacation
in case, I'm
because
sending you my
he's
office
getting too close to
You
something
might
big.
find some useful things there. P.S. I think this note will look great in the book, don't you? Make sure you save it.
the note is
He's on to
signed
something
by Mosley.
big, guys. But Mosley signed the note, and we're all good. So we've got a key from Mosley. There's his key. Let's take a look at this book that we've received.
The book contains several pages of Rada drum codes.
Okay, so that's all. It contains drum codes. Essentially, these drums are used to send coded messages to other voodoo practitioners, I guess. I don't know. You tell me. I'm just gonna fix something. Excuse me, one sec. That's better. Okay. So yeah, I guess what we're wanting to do then, because we know about these people sending coded messages, and we saw somebody doing it in the park. I guess we want to go there and see if we can work out what the coded message is.
23rd, 1993. Gabriel finds an article about St. John's Eve. It discusses the day's Catholic roots and its adoption by voodoo devotees. In the early to mid 1800s, St. John's Eve was celebrated.
We're learning more
with
about St.
elaborate
John's Eve
voodoo
as it
gatherings at
as
Lake
it
Pontchartrain,
arrives.
Bio St.
Things are going to
John,
start coming to a
and
head
other
very
sites
soon, I would
outside
imagine.
the city. These days, the day is commemorated commercially in some of the local shops, and a few churches still hold a St. John's Eve Mass. Despite his better judgment, Gabriel reads his horoscope.
And it says,
Today you will either die or your life will change forever.
cheerful thought.
Why not? It is
Cheerful
St. John's Eve. They'll be out tonight for
Seems
sure.
like a very oddly specific horoscope, doesn't it? I feel like it's maybe being written by somebody that's out to get him. I mean, it seems that way, doesn't it? Well, okay, let's go to the park and see if we can listen to see if there's drummers here. I mean, there are drummers everywhere, but he's the one that they seem to be passing the messages through.
I'm going out for a bit.
Be careful.
So yeah, we're gonna go to Jackson Square. And the drummer is sitting right there. So I guess what we want to do is use the code from the book to get him, or to understand what he's doing. Let's see, let's try this. Presumably this is what we're doing.
Gabriel listens carefully to the drum and
Yeah.
opens his rod
Okay,
book to
let's see what that is.
translate.
See how the translation comes out. Apparently he's pretty good at notating drum beats. Extra talents. So what are we looking for? We're looking for things that match. Okay. That'll be interesting. Oh look, there's tonight. What do we do? How do we do this? Do we take those? How do we do it? Okay. Oh, I see. So if I click, I mean that's tonight, right? Take that away for a moment. So what else have we got? We've got like a, I guess it's like a pie symbol and then an upside down pie symbol. Do we have anything like that? No. What about like a T and a cross and a T? Nothing like that. Oh wait, but we do have, no, that's not. What about then the upside down thing then? Okay, well I'm pretty sure that section's definitely tonight. So that's going to be correct. Do we have other pages? Oh, we have other pages. Let's see if we can find anything that matches what's written there. No. What else have we got? What about this? This is a pretty obvious symbol, isn't it? There it is. But no upside down T's. Got like 3 upside down T's. Or do, wait. Yeah. 3 upside down T's. That's not right then, is it? Thought maybe it was something about, no. So I guess we're wanting to find out about meeting. Oh well, there's what they would do if they were calling a meeting. Is that there anywhere? Is that there anywhere? It's like a 3 T's. That is not there. What exactly? Can we maybe...
If Gabriel's translation of the drum code is correct.
There'll be a conclave tonight in the swamp.
Well, there we go.
That
so
must be the bayou.
So they'll be in the bayou for a conclave in the evening. Well, let's go see if we can find out what's going on at the police station. Can we go out? Okay, so we've got a key to get into the office, into Mosley's office, because he's taking some time off for whatever reason. Let's see, oh, we've still got some people skipping here, and the drummer. Well, that's exciting, but I'm going to just go inside, I think. I don't want to speak to them. No, in fact, there was some scenery that was slightly different there, wasn't there? Yeah, because that's not usually there. Can we look at that?
An abandoned car sits in front of the police station. One tire removed.
There's a car with a tire removed. Can we do anything with it? Is that blood on the ground?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's awful.
And a tire iron. Is that a tire iron? Can we have that?
It might come in handy.
Okay, and then there's a crow.
That dead bird does
Can we take a crow? Do we need a dead
not
crow?
a chance in hell.
No, I guess we don't need a dead crow. Well, off we go then. Let's just get out of this area. There's blood at the back of that car. I thought something looked a bit odd there. When we arrived. Okay, so guess we're gonna try and go here.
You got no business back there now. Move along.
No business back there, move along. Oh, but that's not very nice. I'm just kind of looking around to see what's here. Let's talk to him. Hey, that bin's got a snake on it.
Detective Mosley.
That guy had a snake
We don't
tattoo on his
have a
chest.
Detective Mosley here.
What? I've seen him here all week.
Yeah.
Listen to what I'm saying. We don't have a Detective Mosley on the force.
What, do you mean he's been fired? That snake... That's got a snake on it.
Design for a trash can. Must
That's
have been
interesting.
on sale at Cops R Us.
So there's no Detective Mosley on the force. But he has given us a key to get into his office. I wonder if... Where's his office here? It's like...
The front windows have iron half grills on them. As if anyone would
Yeah.
try to break into a police station.
Well, yeah, but... There.
That's Mosley's office.
Oh, can we get in there? We've got a tire iron. Can we maybe open the window?
The
Oh, we
half grills
can?
prevent Gabriel from opening
No.
these windows. Besides, someone would see him trying.
Okay, well what about in the alley? If we duck into the alley, maybe we can... Oh yeah, because there's Mosley's window, and that one's not got bars over it. Let's see, can we open it? No. Not by
It's
hand,
stuck.
at least. Oh, I need a
I
tool.
need a
Well,
tool of some kind.
there we go then. Surprise, surprise. I guess we're going to get in the window using the tire iron then.
All right, I'm going in.
I'm pretty sure someone would have heard that. Pretty sure. So what are we looking at? So we've got Mosley's office.
Whatever goes into those,
Whoever goes in those files never comes out.
whatever goes in
Same.
Mosley's bookcase
So
holds.
these are all just things to look at. Okay, but I can do something with his desk. Well, maybe... Can I... Gave me a key, didn't he? It's like a small key. Does that maybe open his desk? Looks like it's something. So what's going to be in there? Oh, we've got a tracker. So
This
that.
tracker might come in handy.
And some other things that came with it. And here we go. What are we doing now? Hold on. What was that? Got like... Oh my... Oh great. The police have turned into The Undertaker from WWE. They've rolled their eyes up inside. And we need to run. For our life. Straight on the motorbike. I like the kind of graphic novel style panels. That's quite cool. And what's happening? Oh, and these kids are watching me too. But I'm long gone. Nothing they can
The
do.
hell was that?
That was madness, is what that was. Well, I think we need to go here. Find the good doctor that we think has something to do with the murders.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Oh, me too. I'm so glad. So very glad. One sec. I'm so glad that I've come back to speak to somebody who I'm pretty sure is involved in these murders. Let's talk to him anyway. He's not going to tell me if he is he?
Do you know of anything interesting going on this evening?
You mean St. John's Eve? Mr. Knight, I know of nothing that you would find amusing.
No, you're probably right. I probably wouldn't find it particularly amusing. Let's have a look at this. Because this was like a thing for St. John's Eve, wasn't it?
The voodoo shrine is filled with items that both fascinate Gabriel and also
And make his skin crawl. Quite right. Can we look at that?
Professor Hartridge called this a Sake Madule.
Sake Madule. Well, there you go. Let's... Haha. Now this is... Can we maybe... Can we stick one of these on here?
Gabriel slips the signal device into the Sake Madole.
And he never notices me,
I
apparently.
assist you, Mr. Knight.
Even though he's standing right there, he
No,
didn't
no, just
notice.
Now, if
Apparently.
only they take the
That's what we're
coffin
supposed to
the
believe,
ritual.
anyway. So yeah, so they're going to take it, and then we'll know exactly where it is. So let's go...
I hate to rush you, Mr. Knight.
Oh, he's closing early this evening.
St. John's Eve, and it's getting on towards dusk. I have things I must do.
There's things
I
he
see.
must do.
No problem. I'll just...
What's that, like, tidy up?
Goodbye, Mr. Knight. May the
Go
spirits
home?
guard you
What,
well
have a lie
tonight.
down? What exactly? What exactly is he doing? Well, let's go... And now that we've got some idea of, like, markings and things, can we go to... Can we look at anything like that cemetery, right? There was markings on the side of this tomb. Do they match up with...
The wall doesn't work that way.
Oh, okay.
A new series of crosses.
So more
is
crosses
on
now.
the wall.
Something completely different. Well, I suppose we have to, as we did last time, we'll need to take a note of these, won't we? Because we need to take another note of all the markings.
Let me get these new marks down. I
Okay.
should check this against the code Meta Moonbeam translated for me. Maybe I can figure out what this new message says.
Maybe you can. Let's take a look.
Looking at the series of crosses, Gabriel can't help but think they have a pattern and meaning he is not comprehending.
Maybe. Maybe you're right. Oh wait. Sorry, but if we combine those with
Gabriel
that one.
checks the two messages for duplicate symbols and
Okay.
transfers the letters from the matches to the new message.
So we're doing
He
that.
finds that he has the translation for all of the symbols except for 3.
So only 3 of the symbols aren't visible or aren't matching. Can we...
The wall doesn't work.
Yeah, I know it doesn't work that way, but
A second message.
yeah, okay. Did I take a note of... No, apparently not.
Gabriel gazes at the translation of the.
A few letters are still missing, but I can't see any translation. What are we... Okay, wait a minute.
A second message.
Okay, can we, like, do anything with that? Can
Gabriel
we...
can't take the marks with.
Okay, yeah, I know I can't take the marks, but what exactly am I supposed to be doing? Can we look at it, like, translated?
The wall does.
Or maybe...
I think I'll leave a message of my own.
Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. So we're wanting to write a message. What message do we want to write? Oh yeah, I get it. I get it. So because I put that thing inside the little Seke Medullae, I need to get them to take it. So DJ was what they were calling Dr. John, I believe. And then we want him to bring... So I don't know. Bring. And then what is it? S-E-K-E-Y, isn't it? Seke. E. K. E. Y? Is Y there? Can you see Y anywhere? I'm looking for Y. I'm not seeing it. Okay. Y. Oh yeah, but oh wait, there's another page. Oh no. I got to wipe the whole message? Damn, that's kind of frustrating. Oh, there we go, I can change the page. Okay, so let's do that again. DJ for Dr. John. Brings all in one line there. And then we want S E K E. Turn the page. I'm just kind of guessing at this point. It was M-A-D. It was M-A-D-O-U-L-E. M. Kind of. I'm not entirely sure. Is that the right one? No, I'm not sure it is. I'm gonna have to wipe it again.
Sensing that his message isn't quite right, Gabriel.
Okay, but look, DJ's there again, so that's fine. Yeah, let's go back. Bring is all in one word. Bring. S. E. K. E. I think Y might be that one. And then that's M. I believe. M. A. D. O. U. L. E.
Sensing that his message isn't quite right,
Okay.
Gabriel rubs it off in
No, that's not
frustration.
right. We need to work out what those three blank markings are.
Gabriel gazes at the translation of the second voodoo code message. A few letters are still missing.
How are we going to get those few letters? Can we go back to the woman? Maybe? Where is she? She
A
was
sign
here.
on the front door.
She's not there. But there's three letters we don't know. I don't understand what I'm doing here.
Gabriel should have...
Oh no, he's there. I can't bloody do anything.
Gabriel sketched a new...
Yeah, but apparently that's not right. Something else I'm supposed to do. So there are letters that I don't know.
The wall doesn't... Gabriel should at least wait and...
Okay, well I can't do anything. Can he tell me anything?
Does this mean anything to you?
Nope.
I feel like I've missed something at some point. I wonder... Oh, hold on. Did I not get something else from her? No. I'm sure I got something else from... Did I not get another code from the woman? I'm sure I did. Did I not? Oh, no, no, that's no use. No, I can't do anything because he's there.
There are no marks on the...
Oh, yeah, no marks on... Oh, there he's gone.
The wall doesn't work.
He just vanished.
Gabriel can't take an...
No, I know that. Okay, let's try that again. I feel like I've missed something.
Gabriel gazes at the translation of the second voodoo code message.
So we've still got a few letters missing. How do I find out what those letters are? How do I find out what these other letters are then? Like, what's that letter? I'm missing something. Give me one moment, I just want to work out what I'm missing. Because I'm very confused right now. Thought I'd done everything correctly. And now, as it turns out, I might not have. So I'm just trying to think now. What was the woman's name again? Moonbeam or something. I feel like she's jibbed me a little bit. I'm just trying to think. I really don't know. I feel like... Hold on. No, there was definitely... There was definitely something else that woman gave us. Did I not take it? What? I'm sure she gave us something else. Some other notes. Like, I'm certain she did. And I'm actually quite annoyed now that maybe I've missed something. But I think I have. I really think I have. Like something really obvious that's going to really annoy me now. Have I just ruined my chances of completing the game? I don't see any way. What about, there's a voodoo article. Can we link that up with that? No. This is quite frustrating, and think about this for a moment. Can I look at that?
Gabriel gazes at the...
I've taken down, but does that help me? Oh look, DJ, keep. Yeah, I see it now. DJ, keep eyes on GK, but do not harm, surely. Okay. I think I get it now. Okay, so that says DJ keep eyes on GK, but do not harm. Now I understand. So I want to do DJ, and then we want to do bring or ING S E K E Y. Yeah, I believe. And then where did I find M? Oh yeah, it's one of the other letters that we didn't get. So did you keep eyes on Gabonite, but do not harm? So that's M A D O U L E.
Pleased with his message, Gabriel tosses the brick
There
down.
we go.
Now, if
I just
only
wasn't thinking
DJ
correctly.
reads it in time.
So what do I need now? Well, I need to be tattooed and wearing the crocodile mask, I guess.
Hey, Grace, here I am.
Oh
Yeah,
boy,
I'm back.
party time.
I'm still alive, if you're interested. If she's interested, I don't know that she really is. But okay, we need her to put a tattoo on us so that we can go to the thing, I believe. Yes, we are going to infiltrate their little conclave.
Will you do me a favor?
What?
Use your paints to copy this snake tattoo onto my chest.
Yeah.
Now why on earth would you want me to do that?
Because I'm going to a costume
I'm
party.
going to a party tonight.
She's scared enough, and she
Costume,
needs
you
to
know.
know.
You don't say. I guess you're going with Molly.
Don't think she needs to know.
Yeah, that's right.
And why should I help you out when I don't even like Malia?
Well, if you're jealous,
Well, if you're jealous about my feelings for her.
then
You
I
know
suppose
that's
you
not
can.
it. I just think, as your friend, that she's trouble.
It's perfectly understandable. I know that you have certain feelings for me, quite naturally.
Me? I would rather be hung by my hair over a bed of scorpions.
Well,
I know it
that
must
could probably be
hard having a
arranged.
face like this. No chance to avoid
Oh, wait,
hearing
that
about
sounded
it,
a bit
seeing
much,
it
didn't it?
day by day.
Fine, I'll do it. Just shut up. Can we at least go in the back?
Sure, but could you say that one more time and pout your lips more?
Pardon?
Ugh.
Yeah,
What'd I
exactly.
say?
I'm pretty sure he'd have been arrested by now for harassment, to be honest. If the world was sensible at the time
Alright,
this
let's
game was
go.
originally
The
made.
shirt, please.
You don't know how long I've been waiting for this moment.
Come on, Gabriel, really?
Now.
Do you need to do that?
Hold still.
Maybe you'd
like
Some slightly inappropriate
One more
undertones there,
remark,
aren't there?
and I'm leaving.
Maybe I mean overtones.
Okay.
I don't know. They are pretty obvious. Pretty overt. Wow, her paint just like fades in over time. Doesn't immediately lay on the surface. Obviously that's not true.
Done.
But it certainly
It's
looks
just
that
stunning.
way. It's perfect,
Sorry, I
thank you.
couldn't make it
Just hope it
last
doesn't
long.
rain.
Well, it was about what I expected from you.
Bleh. Sick burn. I think we're done with this place then. So now I guess we need to go to the swamp. To the bayou, should I say. I guess. Am I right? I don't know. Oh, maybe we can use like the tracking
I'm going out
device.
for a bit.
Be careful.
Let's take a look at the Greater New Orleans map. Tell you what I'm going to do. Because I think we're entering an area of danger, we'll just save our game. Yeah, save the game. Right, there we go. Okay, so where are we going? To the Bayou St. John. I guess. So I just need to turn down the volume in my headphones slightly. And I guess what we want to do is like use the tracking device. Would make sense.
Gabriel pulls out a tracking device, hoping that the Sakay Madeleine made it to the ritual.
Oh
and
yeah,
that
look,
this
we've
thing
got
will work.
All right, there's a blip.
a blip
He
there.
must be here with the second module.
He must be. He must be. Let's go into the bayou then.
Damn Mosley and his infernal machine. This better be working.
So it's ahead of us, so I guess we want to go straight ahead. And now it's to the right. We just follow the blip.
Gabriel feels so turned around. Is this thing working?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We go left now. Well, up. I guess to the top of the screen. Oh yeah, then we want to go down the way. Oh, then off that way. Yeah, I mean that's straightforward enough. The blip's where we're
Gabriel
going.
hopes this tracking thing is working correctly.
So then we go up the way. Yeah, that music's getting louder, so I'm assuming we're going the right
Gabriel
way.
hopes this tracking thing is working correctly.
And then we go this way.
The entrance to the
Oh, yeah, there we
clearing
go,
is
look.
marked with voodoo skulls. At last.
Looks like we found it, but I think we better get dressed. We better get dressed up before we
When in Rome,
go anywhere.
here goes nothing.
There we go. We've got the mask on. We're painted up. Oh, there's a fire. It looks like his dream. Is it his dream?
Welcome, Brother Crocodile. Please join the other celebrants.
Join the other
Yes,
celebrants.
Dr. John, Brother Eagle.
But first, name the great serpent who crushes all in his coils.
Well, that's Damballa, isn't it?
Damballa.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile.
I know I am.
Who is the destroyer of men?
That's Ogun Badagris.
Ogun Badagri.
Or Badagri.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Enjoy yourself well tonight.
Okay. Chicken being sacrificed. Lovely. Oh, what's happened? They're spitting in his face. A And now he doesn't have a mask on, or does he? I don't know. I can't really tell. It looks like they can see his face now. Am I right or wrong? Wait, what? What's going on? Snakes. A snake knife. And now he's got the... But because he's
Gabriel.
got the serpent written on him... What's happening?
I know you now. I can smell his blood.
I smell his blood in my veins.
No.
You cannot change your destiny.
Whose blood? What's going on?
No.
I will find you. I will.
She'll find me and destroy me.
No.
Where is your necklace now, witch hunter?
What necklace?
Where are your
Does he have a
pretty,
necklace?
pretty gems?
I don't think he has a necklace. Oh, he's asleep. He's having a little nap. I mean, he's just barely escaped death. Were they saying Tetelo? Was that not the name of the thing that his ancestor saw or was involved with or whatever? I think it might have been. Well, we're on day 7. We've been a week. My last ally laid to waste, I ran towards the light. I prayed for one to change my path, to give me strength to fight. Let's see what's happening. There's the newspaper, and presumably... Oh! Nobody coming in the door. Maybe it's her day off. Oh, she's trying to wake me up.
Gabriel, wake up!
Does that mean she was there early?
My head.
What does that mean? I don't
It's
get
about
it.
time. I've been trying to wake you up for hours. There's no time to lose.
I had another dream.
It wasn't a dream, believe me. Now come on, get dressed.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to remember. Something about Malia.
Yeah.
She's the head priestess of the Voodoo Cartel. They're responsible for the murders. They've been doing it for years.
Okay.
Malia?
How did you work that out so quickly?
She was the leopard. Like in my dreams, Grace.
Yeah.
I know, those dreams were a warning. Now come on, get dressed.
Well, how did you
But
get
last
him
night,
away?
Malia changed. She became something else. And then I blacked out, I think.
Yeah.
How did I get
Well,
home?
she became the Loa,
I
didn't she?
followed you last night.
Loa,
I knew you were gonna
Tetelo.
try to sneak into a ceremony.
As happened
Lucky
before.
for you that I did. If you'd been left at that circle last night, I don't know what she would have done to you.
You're wrong.
Something.
Malia wouldn't hurt me.
What about Tetelo?
Tetelo. They were chanting that last night. That's the name
Yes.
from Gunther's journal. The woman who took the talisman.
Now you understand.
Yes, Gabriel, it's your destiny you're facing. You can't just blunder
Now
your
you
way through
get
this
it.
or you'll end up dead.
That's good to know.
You have to call your great uncle in Germany. He knows more about this than we do.
He knows more. He certainly
Okay, I'll
does.
call him. But Malia isn't responsible for those things, Grace. It's that spirit, that Loa. It's Tetelo.
Yeah, possession is
Yeah,
convenient
okay.
that way. Call Wolfgang.
Yeah, it allows you to get
I'll
away
be
with a
in
lot of
shop.
different things that you might not otherwise do. But she's right, we should definitely call Wolfgang Ritter. Because I reckon he can probably give us some assistance. So let's dial the phone, maybe we'll have his number still there because it was the last one we dialed.
Didn't Grace say you had to dial 011 first?
Yeah. It's a pity we don't have like a redial button, that would be a lot easier. As I say, 011 4909 324 33 33 and ring.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht.
It's
This
me
is
again.
Gabriel Knight. Can I speak to Wolfgang, please?
Ja, Herr Knight. Einen Moment bitte.
Gabriel,
Ein
it's
Moment,
so good
bitte.
to hear your voice. I had such a dream last night.
There's a good reason for that, Uncle Wolfgang. We need to talk.
Yeah.
Gabriel fills in Wolfgang
Need to talk
on the
right
events
now.
of the previous evening.
It's even worse than I thought.
We have to talk about what I should do.
So we talked to him about a lot of these other things. I wonder, does he know about... Well, no, we didn't really, did we? Let's talk to him about these other
Tell me about
things and see what he's got to say.
My library contains many books on the occult and religions, and I have read about some particular.
I want to see what he knows about
voodoo and cults.
various things.
You, at this point, have more direct experience than I.
He's got a blank face because obviously we've not actually met him yet.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
He does just have a habit of just asking the question over and over and over again, exactly the same way. Maybe.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Well, nothing.
I only know what you have told me.
Nothing really, does he? Because he wasn't here.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
It was just another American city.
Yeah.
Until I
Exactly. What can he tell you? Nothing.
Now I feel it's not safe for you there. I wish you would leave.
Oh, well, I might have to.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I have not studied the subject. I have an intense dislike for them.
Doesn't like snakes.
What can you tell me about St. John's
I don't think
Eve?
it's celebrated.
I've never heard of it.
Do you know what Capri Sanko means?
Let's just go through it.
No? What does it mean?
It means goat without horns. It's a term used for
Yeah.
human sacrifice in voodoo.
I'm surprised actually he wouldn't know at least the translation of that. Being in Germany, it's not far from France, so...
No, I'm afraid not.
Unsurprisingly.
I've heard rumors of a secret Howfall.
And how would he know if that's there or not? Why am I asking him that question?
Would probably a very elaborate one. You should not go near it though. Not alone.
This is all good advice that I'm pretty sure Gabriel's probably not going to take.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Yeah, Tetanus people wear animal masks for their rituals, don't they? It is not at all uncommon.
Yeah, well, animals are obviously, yeah, like spirit animals and things like that were part of a lot of these cultures, weren't they? The Native Americans and the, yeah, some of the African tribes, historically. I do, one thing I do actually find quite good about this is that it doesn't, you know, a lot of stuff sometimes when you look at stuff about voodoo and things like that, they usually make a lot of presumptions. And yeah, it uses some of the stereotypes, but I don't think it...
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
It's as inaccurate with it as a lot of things could be. I think this came out, I mean, the original game came out around about things like the film Angel Heart with Mickey Rourke, wasn't it? Which was an interesting kind of voodoo story. A lot of hallucination and other things.
Particularly nasty one, so I understand. Have you come across anything
I think that inspired the kind of story for this. You can kind of see it, it's very... It's got very many kind of ties with that.
Do you know anything about...
We're slowly getting him through all the options. So that's the same thing he said about what he knew about voodoo. I have more direct experience than he does. Why did I need to ask that question again?
What can you tell me about Schattenjaegers?
This is different.
Sometimes forget how little you know of the family, Gabriel.
So what is it? What's a Schattenjaeger?
To remain ignorant. But now is not the time for that discussion.
Is that what happens when you drink too much Jägermeister?
Schatten means shadow.
Yeah, no.
Jäger means hunter.
Shadow Hunter.
Yes. Shadow Hunter.
Shadow Hunter.
Creators have been Schattenjaegers for many centuries.
So Jägermeister is like Huntmaster or something? I don't...
But we have records
I guess it is, yeah.
as early as the 13th century fulfilling this role. Some believe that the role was given us when...
Fantasy's no use to me at the moment.
Most people are completely blind to the fact that
Evil does exist.
Shadows of darkness,
Odd that.
spirits, vampires,
I didn't think it was true.
demons, these
I'm obviously
things are
kidding.
real. It is to their
We know that
advantage
that's real.
the world has become so scientific.
certain people are, yeah.
But we know they exist, Gabriel, and we hunt them.
Good for you.
How do we hunt them? And why?
Why? Because it is our duty.
We lure them to a secret place by promising them money,
But it's not easily
and then in our
explained
little
as a flow.
group we hunt them down through a forest by saying that they're going to get a head start. No, I'm just being silly.
Tell
It's
me
asking about
Tetelo.
Tetelo.
Well, from your description of the ritual last night, I'd say that Gunther's mistress, Tetelo, is now the primary Loa for the Getty tribe.
For the Getty tribe.
It seems she still controls them by possessing her female descendants and speaking
Yeah, as that's presumably why she doesn't marry or anything like that, because she doesn't need anybody.
Her father's Loa during the killings in Charleston. This sounds similar.
Because all it's about is assuming that you've got, is ensuring that you've got a female child to carry on the line.
Probably because of the added power of the talisman.
Spiritually, I guess, with that. What is the talisman?
talk
They
about
talked
the
about a
talisman.
talisman.
I myself have only seen it in old sketches and paintings, and in my dreams.
And in his dreams.
It was in the family for centuries before Tetelo took it.
So Tetelo
It is
took
believed
it.
to be as old as the role of
Oh, well,
Schattenjaeger itself.
but if
The
Tetelo
talisman has
is tied to the
genuine
Getty
power. I don't
tribe,
know how or why, but it is so.
is her body in the Getty
Schattenjaeger
tomb?
swore to use the power for good, never for
And if she
evil,
took
for
it,
defense, not offense.
is it with her body?
Searching for the talisman for years. It's a terrible thing to know that something powerful that was entrusted to us is in the wrong hands.
Yeah.
With the talisman, Tetelo has all the power and we none. The only possible way to fight her is to regain
So we need
the
that talisman back
Then we will at least be on more equal
before
footing.
we can
How
do
can we
anything.
regain the talisman?
Well, we
The
need to find it.
talisman is probably buried with Tetelo's remains. That's what gives her Loa so much power.
Yeah, that's what.
To find
Okay,
the
so we have to
talisman,
find her
we must
remains,
find her remains.
and then we get the talisman. And where would the remains be?
How would we find Tetelo's remains?
Is it where I think like the
We
Getty
have
tomb?
pondered that question a long time, we Ritters. There are two probabilities. The first is that the remains are with the tribe in New Orleans.
That would make
The
sense.
other is that the remains were returned to a sacred place near the tribe's original homeland. We've tried to locate Tetelo's African homeland, but Gunther says so little in his journal about her tribe. And slaving records are
Okay,
practically
so trying to find her in her
As
home
for the other idea, we had no
would
clue
be
that
would be
Tetelo's people were
impossible.
in New Orleans
But
until
also
now.
because of that, it means it's very unlikely that the remains would have been
Let's
returned
discuss
there
the
because
possible
nobody knew where it
African
was.
All right. Have you learned anything that might help us locate it?
I spoke with Professor Hartridge.
Unfortunately for him, yeah, exactly.
He thinks the tribe's name was Agree, and that they live near the Fawn tribe in what's now called the People's Republic of Benin.
This is incredible,
Hmm.
Gabriel. I must go research this new information in my library
They
right now.
agree.
Wait, what should I do?
Stay low. If you get a chance, you might look into the possibility that Tetelo's remains are somewhere in New Orleans. But don't try to broach
So,
their private areas
okay.
without my assistance, Gabriel. You will make a fine Schattenjaeger, but only if you are not dead.
Well, obviously, I mean, it's not much use if he's
Sure,
dead, is
I'll
it?
wait.
Goodbye then, Gabriel. And remember, if you need a place of safety, come to Schloss Ritter.
Okay, so that's the conversation over. I guess we have to follow our usual route first, which is to read the newspaper. The newspaper is always important because it tells us what's going on in the world, and it gives us an idea of our horoscope.
Times dated June 24th, 1993. There's nothing about the voodoo murder case in the paper today.
Obviously, because there's no
Gabriel
detective
finds a humorous tidbit
searching
under
it.
the Life is Stranger Than Fiction
Ghosts in
column.
the bayou.
Apparently, there were reports of ghosts in the Bayou St. John last night.
As we know, there weren't
Various
ghosts.
people called the newspaper with stories about hearing strange noises and seeing weird lights over the swamp. Some folks claim it's a ghost of Marie Laveau.
Do you think
The
so?
paper relates it to
I don't
similar
think it is.
delusions that crop up
I do
every
not think it
Halloween.
is.
Gabriel knows better.
Yeah,
Gabriel's horoscope
he most certainly
today
does.
reads, wise is the warrior who knows when to fight and when to get the hell out of dodge.
That would
Don't
suggest
tell me I'm actually starting to
we
listen
need to
this
leave,
guy.
possibly. I think you should have been listening to this guy at the beginning. You know? Just thinking. Right, so the only place I can think of to look is surely got to be in the family tomb.
I'm going out for a bit.
Be careful.
Yeah. So we're going to go and try that cemetery that we found Malia coming out of before. And their tomb's down here. And see, their tomb's got like a weird red light next to it. Can we do anything with that? None of the others have like electrical power to them, but this one does.
Gabriel hears the faint
So we
sound
broke
of
some
breaking
glass. What does that mean? What happened? Okay, but we can see nothing. Luckily, when I gain control, we do have a torch,
Damn, you think they...
flashlight. You'd think there'd be a light. Well, yeah, if they've got some electrical power around there, you'd think there would be a light, wouldn't you? Luckily, we have this. There we go. Okay, so what have we got? We've got some drawers.
The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it.
It's a name.
Celeste Getty.
Celeste Getty. I don't want to look at Gabriel, I want to look at the... Can I look at these drawers?
The plaque on the drawer has a name etched
A
on
name?
it. Rosamund Getty.
Rosamund Getty. What about this
The plaque on
one?
the drawer has a name
Another
etched
name?
on it. Cecily Getty.
Cecily. Okay, what about this one?
The plaque on the drawer has an etching
Oh.
of the Veve on it, but
That's
no
interesting.
name.
A Veve but no name. Let's just check and see if there's any
The
others
plaque
like
on
that.
the drawer has a name etched
It's
on
got a
it.
name.
Priscilla Getty. The plaque on the drawer has a name etched on it.
A name.
Jacqueline Getty.
And another...
The plaque on the
Yeah,
drawer
another
has
name.
a name etched on it. Ariane Getty.
So it's pretty obvious to me now.
The plaque on the drawer
The one
has
with
a
the
name
Veve on it,
etched
surely the...
Helena Getty.
Surely the one we want. Let's take a look at that one. Can we open it?
The drawer is locked.
It's locked. And what was this one, just out of interest?
The plaque on
Why
the
is the
drawer
light turned
has a
red?
name
We've got a
etched
lens
on it.
flare.
Zelia Getty.
Zelia Getty, so it's none of them. Okay. Let's see what else we can find. There's an ossuary here. Can we take a look at that?
I think I know what happened to the men in the family now.
Are these the men? Are they? That says Tetelo
Some
on
of
its
these
head.
look loose.
That middle one has Tetelo written on its head, and what's that? It's like a cross. Oh, we've got gems in each of the eyes. Okay. So what do we want? We want... So look, like we do... Oh, like... So like the cross, so when you cross yourself? Is that... Maybe right? So... You do it like that, don't you?
Hey,
Right, there we go.
one of the drawers popped open.
So, because the guy was crossing himself in the image, so I guess you do it the way, yeah. Makes sense. In some messed up kind of way.
Shit.
That's...
Flashlight.
Is that his friend? And he just got smacked over the back of the head. Mosley was inside that tomb.
My head.
But who hit
The
me?
hell was that?
There was nobody there. Who hit Gabriel? As far as I know, there was no one there. So where's that gone? Let's open that drawer again.
Gabriel can't take the drawer.
Now, I know I can't take the drawers. I mean, I could try, but... Oh, now it's empty.
Mosley's body is gone.
But his wallet's there. Let's take that. We'll need his wallet. What can we see? Has he got anything in his wallet of
Gabriel
any
opens
use?
the wallet and finds some ID belonging to Mosley and an American's repressed card.
American's repressed card? What's that?
Mosley's American's repressed card.
A credit
What
card
are
called
cards?
American's Repressed. There we go. Well, I guess we gotta get out of here now. There's... How do we get out? Oh, there's a button there that's like the one outside. Does that let us out? There we go, that opens the door. Okay. So, but there wasn't like a... How do we get out again? There wasn't like a talisman there, was there? So that was kind of pointless. But we still need to find those remains. Don't we? There's not much we can do here. The remains weren't with her... Or should I say, the thing wasn't with her body, because her body wasn't there.
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
For good reason, apparently.
Been away.
What happened? Do you need a doctor?
Nothing you want to know about, and no, you're some
Yeah,
expert.
just a...
Gabriel, this is nuts.
Just
you
a little
have to
painkiller.
get out of New Orleans.
No kidding.
Well, listen, Wolfgang called while you were out. He said, and I quote, "Tell Gabriel that I found what I was looking for. It's time for me to do my
Oh wait,
duty.
he found
Schloss
the...
Ritter is his now.
Did he
Now,
find the
call me
talisman?
Crazy, but I don't think that's good news.
Not for Uncle Wolfie, no.
What are you gonna do?
If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Well, let's see if we can call him back. We don't want him to go and do something silly, do we? We want to make sure that he knows all of the...
I have a number for a travel agent on that phone book.
Well, I don't... Okay, but I need to phone...
Didn't Grace say you had to dial 011 first to get international?
Okay, yeah, 011. Hopefully we can catch him before it's too late. And we'll dial him.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht.
Let me speak to Uncle Wolfgang, please.
Ah, Herr Knight. He cannot come to speak here.
What do you mean?
He can't come
I
to
cannot
speak?
get him. Sorry. Goodbye.
Can't get him by. Okay. We're gonna have to go to him then, I guess, are we? She said there was a number for travel agent. Oh, there we go. See the World Travel Agency. 555-0113. Do you think that's what we needed Mosley's credit card for?
Hello, See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
Yeah, let's go to the Caribbean. No, Rittersberg.
How much for a trip to Rittersberg, Germany?
Yeah,
Rittersberg, Germany. Hold on, let me look that up.
probably quite
I can fly
expensive.
you to Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersberg. You can rent a car from there or take the train.
That was
Let's
pretty
see,
quick, wasn't
the
it?
best price I can see for the flight is $1,400.
$1,400.
What would you like to do?
I would like to charge it.
Charge it to my Americans Repressed.
Yes, sir. And your name was?
Mosley.
Feeling a little guilty.
Yeah, so we're
Gabriel
giving
gives
him
the
Mosley's
travel agent
card.
Mosley's card number and is informed that he can pick up his tickets at the Narlands International Airport.
So he can pick up his tickets at the airport. That's good. I guess we're done then. And he's charged it to his card. Well, we won't get any more blank-eyed children staring at us, maybe. Let's talk to Grace. Let's just tell her that I'm going to be away for a while.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Germany.
Guess what? I'm going to Germany.
Going to Germany.
Really? That's great. But how on earth can you afford...
A man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Yeah, just don't tell her.
Oh my god. I wouldn't like the sound of that even if you were a man.
I'll miss you too.
She's so nice to him, isn't she? Like, they have a really nice relationship. So, we're going. No point wasting any time. Let's go to Germany. I guess we're going to the airport.
Bye, Gracie.
Good luck. Let me know what's going on, will you?
I'll let you know what's going on. Don't you worry about that.
Here by yourself?
I'll be fine. Just
I'm not
fix
sure what's
this,
going on yet,
okay?
but I'll let you know when I know. So, the airport presumably is outside of the city. There it is. Well, not outside of the city, but further outside of the city than we were. And now we're out of New Orleans. So that should mean that we're not in any danger for now. And here we are, we're driving. And this, I presume, is Schloss Ritter.
Hello, my name is Nye. Gabriel Nye.
Herr Knight! Oh, kommen Sie bitte herein. I mean, come in please, Herr Knight.
Yeah,
I
okay.
was not expecting
I'm coming
you.
in.
Has Wolfgang sent you here?
Uncle Wolfgang? No, I can't
No,
see
he hasn't
him.
sent me here.
Isn't he here?
No, he is gone. I'm sorry. You came all this way.
No, great. That's all I need.
Herr Knight, Wolfgang told me all about you and gave me instructions.
Instructions for him to feel welcome.
Please, this is your home. You are a Ritter, no? I'm just doing some work. I will continue and you may make yourself comfortable. If there's
So she's going to
anything
carry
you
on
need,
doing her
please
work.
ask me. You may use Wolfgang's bedroom. It is at the top
And we
of
can
the
use
stairs.
Wolfgang's
Thank you.
bedroom at the top of the
You
stairs.
call me Gerda, Herr Knight.
Thanks, Gerda. Is he going to be his usual, less than appropriate self when he talks to her, do you think? Let's find out. Or are they going to make her like
Can I ask you
a
a few
stereotypically
Yeah, of course.
odd-looking German person? No, not particularly odd-looking.
Tell me about Wolfgang.
Just ask about
Would
Wolfgang.
you like to know?
Where did he go?
Where do you think Wolfgang went?
I don't know, but I have a feeling he has gone off to be Schattenjaeger again.
Oh, so she knows about
He's too old
Schattenjaeger.
for such chasing around. His heart is very weak.
So
He's
she
not
won
left his
too?
castle for 5 years, and now this?
Well, he's in...
Do you know when he'll be back?
Of course she doesn't. He didn't even tell her he was going.
Before he left, he said Schloss Ritter now belongs to Gabriel. It worried me so to hear him say that. I'm afraid Wolfgang knew he would never return.
Well, that wouldn't be good, would it?
What's Wolfgang like?
Yeah.
Wolfgang is a truly wise and good
A
man.
wise and good man, the
I have
best she's ever known.
But his life has been
Life full of disappointment.
disappointments.
What kind of disappointments?
That's what you want to hear, isn't it? This guy that's going to teach you all about this
So there was no
family
one
business, I
carrying on.
guess.
And the family's financial
Life
troubles
full of
weighed hard
disappointments.
on him. Wolfgang wanted to do so much for the world, but it was all he could do to just hold on to Schloss Ritter.
He wanted a G class and he
did
only
not
got a
leave
C
his mark as
class.
he wished to.
That makes sense. I watched a video fairly recently
Right. My relationship with your uncle is really none
with
of your business.
Dr. Phil.
You're right, Gerda. I apologize.
The girl screaming about how she wanted a G-Wagon and her mum offered her a C class. Well,
Can you show me Wolfgang's library?
How do you know about his library?
When we talked on the phone, he said he was going to do some research in his library. I thought
I
maybe
believe the
if I
video
saw
was
him in
a
the
Cinnamon Toast Ken video.
Ah, yeah, a good idea, Herr
Quite a
Knight.
good, quite a good
But
video.
I'm afraid I cannot show you the library. You see, I have never
Those guys
been
do
in
some
it.
funny stuff.
Only a Schattenjaeger can enter the library.
I see.
If only I could do the same.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
As you like, Herr Knight.
What else can I ask her about? Let's ask her about
Tell me what you know
Schattenjaegers.
about Schattenjaegers.
As Wolfgang may have told you, Schattenjaeger means shadow hunter. The
Yeah.
Ritter family have always been Schattenjaeger. It is a kind of priesthood, though not as restrictive as most.
No. Sure.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjaeger.
Yeah, tell me more.
Each Schattenjaeger passes on his knowledge to a
When
younger
I go
man
home,
in the Ritterline when the time
Boys
is
won't
right.
leave the girls alone. No, that's not right.
Tell me
That's
what you
the
know
wrong-
about Schattenjaegers.
The wrong thing.
I am
I wish she
sure
would ask
Wolfgang
different
meant for you to
questions.
take
You know,
it
that is
someday
one
as Schattenjaeger.
downside to this. I wish she would, instead of saying, tell me what you know about Schattenjaegers, tell me what you know about Schattenjaegers, tell me what you know, don't ask the same
Tell me
question
something
3
about the
times.
Ritter family.
I
Change it
can
up
tell
a
you
bit.
what they say in the village, what I heard when I was small. To the villagers, the Ritters are a little, how do you say?
The Ritters are tragic.
To be pitied.
And to be pitied.
They say that the Ritters were chosen by God to fight evil. But something happened. One of them was cursed.
One was
and so the
cursed, they
Ritters
lost their way.
the
Is that why,
They struggle still.
do you think that's why
like
his
a
dad
lame
died
dog,
when
you
he was
see,
8 and the other guy's
without
dad
the
died when
power
he
or
was 8?
magic they
And
once had.
has that been happening all the way back? That when the son reaches 8 years old, the father has to die in the thing? I
Tell
don't
me something about the Ritter family.
really get
There
it.
are legends of how powerful the family once was, of some of their mighty deeds, of the richness of the
Almost
castle
sound like the
and
Belmont
charm of
family
Ritters
from the
like itself.
Castlevania series.
But at the end of the 17th century, that all changed. Since then, the Ritters and Rittersberg have been in decline.
You know, they got all this power and they protect the
Tell me
region.
something
and
about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter has stood for many centuries. No one knows how
no
long.
one knows how long.
It was
Someone
once
knows
the
how long.
pride of Bavaria. But now it is in disrepair.
Great, so
Wolfgang
I've
himself
inherited a
offers
house
to
that's
open
falling
the
apart.
castle for tourists.
Awesome.
He has resisted though, even though the castle is in desperate need of repairs. To him, this ground is sacred.
Sacred ground.
Tell me something about Schloss
Tell me more.
Ritter.
The castle has many, many rooms and passages, Herr Knight. Most have been closed off and are decaying in the dark and
Would you
damp.
like to know more?
Only a few rooms have been kept up due to the cost.
It's only a few rooms kept up, just enough to
There's a library,
Sleep
but I've never
and
been in it.
go to the
There are
library.
places in the castle where only the master is allowed to go.
Only the master's allowed to go. What else?
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter is
Until
the center
that's
from which
greyed
the
out, I
Schattenjaeger
think we've
have
obviously
always
got more
gone out to
questions we
battle
can
the
ask.
forces of evil.
Is it? Okay, well you've been very helpful. So what are we doing now? Don't think he wants to go to the bedroom just yet. Alright, we've got a chapel over there. Let's see what
A
else is here.
few ancient weapons adorn the hall.
Ancient
This shadow
weapons.
hunter stuff is serious.
We've got a lion.
It's a lion's head, carved in stone.
It's not just a lion's head, there's legs too. What else is around? So we got weapons, a lion, candelabra, like a tall candelabra, some doors, that's the exit. That's her lunch.
Gabriel is sure he'll end up getting some of those for a meal sooner or later.
What is it, like sausage? German sausages?
A few tapestries hang on the wall.
Cold meats?
Gabriel isn't sure if they mean something or if they're just good insulation.
Well, those are coats of arms, kind of. Heraldic symbols. Let's go to this chapel and see what it's all about. What have we got here? There's
A magnificent
that
stained
like a
glass
dragon?
window depicts the
Oh, yeah,
legendary
Saint George
battle
and the
between
dragon.
Saint George and the
That's an
dragon.
awesome looking stained glass window. It really is awesome looking, don't you think? Why is it giving me an option to talk to it?
I named my shop after you. You've always fascinated me. I just never knew why.
Yeah, he
until
obviously
now.
had some ties to it that he didn't think about at the time. Aha. So what have we got? We've got some panels on the walls. What do they...
3 panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel can't determine
What
what
are
their
they?
purpose might be.
It's like there's hands grabbing water. Something coming up out of water and a chalice. And on that side there's blood dropping into a chalice. A man kneeling and there's a scroll of some kind. We'll have to go and speak to her. She knows about the place. She might be able to tell us something we didn't know.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
What are those panels about?
Tell me about those wall panels in the chapel.
The hangings. They describe the Schattenjaeger initiation ceremony.
Do they? In
Tell
what
me
way?
about the Schattenjaeger initiation ceremony.
Each young man of the Ritterline must go through the ceremony when he dedicates himself to be a Schattenjaeger.
But what does this ceremony
Yeah,
do?
what's the point of
I do
it?
not know, Herr Knight.
Is it just
Only
ceremonial,
people
or
present
is
of
there
the
some
old
kind of
Schattenjaeger
power
and
involved?
new.
I mean, after all, we are
But I
fighting the
think it must be
supernatural,
similar
so
to a priest's ordination or a wedding.
presumably there's some
ceremony
kind of
intended
supernatural
to
power that we're afforded.
Ooh, ugh.
Is there a problem, Herr Knight?
You said
Fight fire
wedding.
with fire and all.
I'm okay now.
He doesn't like the word wedding. Now that she's not said it, he's happy enough. With that, we kind of know how Gabriel feels about these sorts of ceremonies. So okay, so now we know that there's these panels.
The first panel shows hands and water.
So that's like hands receiving water.
The second panel shows hair and a knife.
Cutting off some hair.
The third panel shows a
The
chalice
third
on
panel,
a table
calm down.
with ocean waves in the background.
Ocean waves and a chalice. Okay. So then on the other side, well, this presumably
The
means
fourth
that
panel shows a knife and a few
yeah, he's gonna have
drops
to
of blood.
put some blood in that chalice, I guess.
The fifth panel shows someone kneeling.
And then kneel
The sixth panel shows a
and write your
scroll.
name in a scroll, I guess, or something. I mean, I don't know, maybe sign it with blood. I don't... Who can say? Okay, so we know what all the panels are now. That tells me some things. Let's see what we've got here. There's something we can take. We can take her salt.
Is that a shaker of salt?
Yeah, salt.
Mind if I take it?
No.
Thanks.
I like that she's just like, maybe not. What about the weapons? We need like a knife of some kind, don't we? Is there a knife over there? Oh yeah, that's what we want. And what else did we need? What's that?
There's a
Not seen that
dragon's
before.
head on the wall.
A dragon's head on the wall. Well, let's go up and have a look at this bedroom. Maybe we'll learn something more up there. And I feel like we need all the things to initiate Gabriel. So what have we got? Oh, there's some kind of case there. Can we open that?
This scroll looks interesting.
I'll just pocket it, and maybe we can sell it later. No? Let's see what it is. Show me the scroll.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night.
Okay, it's
Upon my
poetry.
blood I call thee now. Purify
Or a
me,
prayer?
for I avow. To set
An
my feet
incantation?
upon thy road, thy sword I take for mine own.
I feel like someone needs to come out and just say, "You're a wizard, Gabriel." Okay, so there's a poem. So, okay. Well, what use is that? What else have we got? We've got a dressing table.
The cabinet holds a few.
Items for personal grooming. Scissors. Let's have those. We need them, don't we? Apparently he's got to cut his hair.
Gabriel takes the scissors.
Don't know if he's going to like that. So, okay, what else have we got? There's another door. Can we go through that door? And there's something written above it too. Oh,
It's locked.
it's a locked
The
door.
only way to open that door is with the right key.
With the right key, rather than the wrong key. You don't want to use the wrong key. But we have another poem.
The
Or
portal
says
says,
poem at least.
Nor der Rhein
Nor der Rhein's derf passieren.
Diesen
Diesen
Herz
Herz ist rein wie Glas.
Diesen Ziele rein wie Feuer.
Something about fire.
Schreitet heuer durchs
Glass,
Portal.
fire, and something. Let's go and ask Gerda. Maybe she can tell us. Maybe she can tell us what the poem means. Someone who actually speaks the language for
Can
once.
I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Poem.
There are some words over the locked door in Wolfgang's bedroom. What do they mean?
Has she ever been in there?
Ah, yes. Wolfgang had me translated as part of my English lessons. In English it means, only the purest here may pass.
Only the purest.
He whose heart is pure,
Heart
as,
pure
glass.
as glass.
He whose
Soul
soul
pure
is
as
pure
fire.
as fire. Through this portal passes higher.
And then
Great, thanks.
can pass through the door. I guess that makes sense. And just another question, what's this? Could you tell me anything about that, do you think? I wonder. Let's try.
Can you tell me about this scroll?
It is the scroll of Saint George, patron saint of England and of the Ritter family.
Okay. So I guess what we need to do is look at how we do this ceremony. Now, I'm going to be honest, at this stage, I am having to rely on some help. Because the game doesn't hold your hands very well. And some of the things that you're about to do now for this initiation ceremony are quite difficult to remember. So what we want to do is we want to use this puddle
Speaking
outside
of
the window.
first chapel panel, Gabriel washes his
And you wash your
with the
hands.
water.
Most people would go and use a basin or a sink of some kind, but that's the only place where there's water available. Now we need to... The next panel was that we needed to cut Gabriel's hair, wasn't it? So let's do that. Cut your hair, Gabriel. Mirror's over there.
Thinking of the second chapel panel, Gabriel cuts his hair.
That's good.
I hate this. There.
Was that just
That's
just a
pretty.
lock of hair? Oh yeah, because that's that thing about keeping the lock of hair so you can't die or something. Something strange like that. Okay, so now we need to like put seawater in a chalice, wasn't it?
Gabriel takes the chamber pot.
I think. We'll need to go downstairs to the chapel, I believe. We need to go to the chapel to continue our initiation ceremony. And we want to put this chamber pot just here on this altar. This altar to St. George, I guess.
Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel puts the
Chamber pot on the altar. And then we want to, because it's the sea, we want to put... We can't get sea water, obviously, but we can put some salt in the chamber pot.
Thinking of the third
Do we
panel,
have to pee in it?
Gabriel pours the contents of the salt shaker into the chamber pot.
Well, that creates a salty thing, doesn't it? Now we need to think about the knife. We had a dagger, there's the dagger. So now Gabriel's going to have to stab himself.
Thinking of the fourth panel, Gabriel holds his arm over the chamber
So yeah, he's gonna-
pot and nicks it with the dagger.
Oh,
He
oops.
gets some blood in
Nearly
there.
hit an artery.
But luckily you didn't hit an artery then, Gabriel, really, isn't it? So, okay, now we need to kneel down.
Thinking of the fifth panel,
Kneel at the
Gabriel
altar.
kneels at the altar.
And then, obviously, the last item is the scroll. Shall be this scroll. I guess we
Thinking
read it
of the
out.
sixth panel, Gabriel reads the scroll.
Saint George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow.
For I avow to set my feet upon the road. The sword I take up for mine own.
For mine own.
Etc., etc., etc. So now what's happening?
It worked. Something's happening.
That's someone vacuuming, I'm afraid.
Oh, excuse me. I was just vacuuming.
That was, I mean, that was
I did not
obviously
know you
someone
were in here.
vacuuming.
No, that's all right. I've done about all I can do in here anyway. I give up.
You look tired.
He gives
Hammond.
up.
Why don't you go to bed?
That's a good idea.
Sure, why not?
I will clean everything
He's
up.
been
You
travelling
need not worry.
all night.
I can't believe I cut my hair for nothing.
Well, how do you know it's for nothing? You're just making an assumption there. Oh, we got a dream. It can't be the same dream. Oh no, it's not. Definitely not the same dream. Oh, there's a dragon coming in the window. Is that a dragon? Dragons have horns. Oh.
I do.
Oh, I've got to burn away my past. How much sin? Well, I guess the dragon's going to find out. Never committed to anything. I don't think that's fair. Two redeeming things, what are they? Yeah. 3? I think he'll want to know who they are.
How?
Yeah, how do we do that? Let go of the greater part of himself. Do you mean the part of himself that's not serious or committed? So to be purified. It's purifying fire. Well, I say that, but... And now we've got a sword. And we've stabbed the dragon. And now it's me. But like an evil part of me. And now it's a key. With a dragon's face on it. That's confusing. Oh, we're on day 8. Apparently he was able to go there all that time. Inside a hidden chamber where I had no right to be, I found the wheel at last, or could it be the wheel found me? So wait, he managed to get there within the same day? That guy managed to book him a flight, get him on it and away in the same day. That's one heck of a travel agency. And I see something that wasn't there before. It's a key. Is this the key that I just saw?
I don't believe it. It's the key.
It's the key from his dream. Oh yeah, I don't believe it either. Don't believe it either. So is this key to get me through this door? Because it asked me about purity, didn't it? So does this key get me through there? And that poem was about purity, so I got to be purified.
It fits.
Key fits, he opens the door. Oh, it's a library. What have we got here? What's that? A shield? Something we can use? Well, that looks good. What's this? It's a shield of some kind. Okay, so let's try...
It moves.
Can we like... Is that the tip of a shield? Looks like it. Does that go there? No. So based on the shape of that... Huh? That must go there, this must go here. Well, that can't be right. I don't think that is either. Ah, hang on. No. Is that it? Don't think that's right. Maybe if I think about this a little more sensibly. Right, let's move some of these pieces down here just so I can look at this. So that's obviously some kind of pattern, look. But there's a top to it. Okay, so that's all a pattern. Oh, hang on. I think I get it. There would be some kind of... This is like a shield, obviously. That's probably in the right place. No, wait. Surely it has to be in the center. Surely that has to be in the center. Let's just have a quick look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 parts. So 3. Is that right? That made a clicking noise. I don't know if that means that that's in the right place or not. No, it's not. Wait a minute. I get it. Okay. I think I do. So that goes there. That goes there. This goes here. And this goes here. That's the top part. That should be the center. Yeah, there we go. That's starting to take shape now. There's the shield. No, it's not. That's the shield. But then the edges are wrong, aren't they? I guess. Is it that one? Oh yeah, that links up. That links up. And then maybe this? Oh yeah, look, that side looks right, I would say. But then, so surely... Okay, is it this one on that corner? And then this one here, and then those two switch places. And that's wrong. No, it's not. Did that work? Have I messed something up that I can't see? Oh, hang on. This one.
Gabriel slides
there we
the last
go.
tile into place,
Yeah, looking at it, it
revealing
has to be
compelling
symmetrical,
cultivar's
doesn't it?
image of a lion and a snake that looks familiar somehow.
No, it'd be the snake from the tattoo you had on you.
With the shield's image in the proper order,
Oh, and that opens the
the
door.
wall opens to
Well, that's
reveal a
interesting.
hidden room.
Well, I suppose we want to go straight to the hidden room then. Find out what it's about. What do we find in here?
Behind the wall is a shrine to Schattenjaeger's
Shrine to
past,
Schattenjaegers.
their weapons, trophies, and legacy.
A Schattenjaeger trophy room. Fucking awesome.
Okay. That language wasn't entirely necessary, was it? People's Republic of Benin.
A title catches Gabriel's eye. People's Republic of Benin by Lowell Cayley.
Can I take that book?
Gabriel pulls out a book entitled The People's Republic of Benin.
Benin
is an
area rich in diverse cultures and a proud heritage.
Before slaving devastated many tribes, this area was populated by some of the hardest, fiercest, and most powerful tribes in tribal Africa. The Fons, the Dahomis, and the Terrible Agree.
The Terrible Agree?
The Primal Ones by John Roots provides insight
And we
into
want
these
the Primal
fascinating
Ones.
cultures.
Do we have that book? Are there any other things we can touch here? Looks like that was like the only thing. Maybe this library has it. Okay. Sociology then, I guess, because that's... I mean, it's about society, although I'm not entirely sure that's...
Gabriel takes down the Primal Ones and
Yeah.
opens it. In contrast with
Isn't
the
surely that's
peaceful
more,
nomadic tribes of northern Africa. Certain tribes of the southwest.
I can't
were
even think what I'm
vicious and
thinking of there.
xenophobic.
Anthropology
This part
rather
of
than
Africa is
sociology,
called
but
the Red Basin area because of
sociological
the vast
anthropology,
amount of
maybe?
bloodshed that occurred there over the centuries. In this one area of
I don't know. I
Africa
don't think
existed,
that's...
in a perpetual state of war and raiding, some of the most powerful and efficient fighters the world has ever seen. Why did this region inspire such violent behavior? To understand, one must look even further back.
Ancient
See
Roots of
Ancient
Africa
Roots of Africa
by Early Days.
Early Days.
Yeah, Early Days. I saw it. You think I'm being silly, but I saw it. So I guess we're going to be looking at history books there. Early Days. It's really...
Gabriel removes Ancient Roots of Africa and browses through it. The ferocity of the tribes in the Red Basin region is traceable to their predecessors. In Egyptian time, 4000 to 2000 BC, this region was ruled by powerful sun worshippers.
like
We know a
Amun-Ra and
little
stuff.
about this
Yeah.
mysterious cult by the remnants of
Ra.
ruins far older and of a culture far more advanced than any that exists in Africa today. See Sun Worshippers by A. Curate.
Accurate. Accurate? Is that what we're doing now? So that was about religion, wasn't it? Sun worshipping. Gotta be in the religious books section then.
Gabriel
Got to
takes
ask, if
down
it's really
sun
that easy to
worshippers
reach the
and
books, why
scans
does it
them.
need a ladder
One of the
there?
most earliest religious practices was that of
Sun worship.
The most powerful
One of the
cult
types of
sun
worship which actually
worshippers
makes some
lived
kind
on
of
the
sense.
continent of Africa. The African sun god was violent
Wel-
and terrible.
welcoming that which
and
helps
so
to grow your
became his
crops
worshippers.
and
They practiced a particularly bloody form of ritual sacrifice.
photosynthesis.
The homeland of this ancient cult is still considered a sacred site of power. See Ancient Digs of Africa by Professor Seymour Shards.
Why do we need these silly names for the professors when it's a more serious sort of idea? Dr.
Gabriel takes
Seymour
Ancient Digs of
Shards.
Africa and opens it.
I need to
The
find
most
more
fascinating
shards.
archaeological site in Africa is the Great Snake Mound in the People's Republic of Benin, located 50
Great
miles
Snake
south of
Mound.
the capital in the Red Basin. Like the snake mounds of North America, the origin and meaning of these great mounds
It's a mystery.
remains a mystery. Though clearly they were the result of profound and
Profound, urgent spiritual
Unlike
belief.
other snake mounds, the African example is a double snake mound. A small snake ring within a larger snake ring.
Well, that
The
sounds
mound is thought to have housed an
kinda
ancient
like
temple.
those
Although
two flaming
archaeologists
rings that
explored the mound site, the interior remains
Tetelo
largely
was inside,
unchanged from
doesn't it?
ancient times. This is
Tetelo.
partially due
Yeah,
to
my T
stringent
there was
government
maybe
regulations and partially
kicking
to
just a little
local
bit too hard.
superstition. The local people regard the mound with fear and won't go near it.
A double snake
I need a new
ring?
filter on my
Gabriel
mic,
flips
you see.
furiously, looking for a picture.
Oh my god. It's a wheel
It's a
within
wheel within a wheel
Gabriel
within a
decides
wheel
to
within
hang
a
on to
wheel.
the Snake Mound book.
So we're keeping that book, are we? Okay, well I guess we're going to leave now, because we know where we're going. We're going to Benin. No, not that case. Go away. Let's go and speak to Gerda. Maybe she can...
Guten Morgen, Herr Knight. I'm cooking your Frühstück, a good German breakfast.
Frühstück.
Please,
I don't know
feel
what
at
that
home.
is. It's a good German breakfast, apparently. Just what we need.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
I need you to tell me about this book.
I found this book in the library. I think it might tell us where Wolfgang went.
Africa? Do you think Wolfgang went to
I think
Africa?
you might have.
I know he did.
Then I shall make you a plane trip right now, yeah?
Well, I guess so.
Good, good. My poor Wolfgang. You have money for the plane, yeah?
Are you sure the Ritter estate can't pay?
No.
I manage Wolfgang's books, I'm quite sure. Have you any money?
Yeah, I've got money.
I know. We can use his credit card.
Terrific. I will go make the call. Then, while we wait, breakfast.
Does that mean I can get some coffee now?
Some coffee? Sure. We're going to Africa. I think that'll take longer than a day. I don't think we can travel to Germany and then to Africa within the space of a day. Day 9, and then the wheel went round and round. I could not find my way. 12 and 3 and turn the key, I heard the madman say. It's an interesting piece of poetry. Do we carry on here? I'm just looking at the kind of time scale of what we've been doing so far. About an hour and 45 minutes. I'm not sure how much is left of the game though. Because we must be coming pretty close to the end of this by now. Oh yeah, have a stretch.
Wheel within a wheel.
You want I stay here, right? It's a long walk back to the city.
Yeah, sure. Wait here, please. I may be a while, though.
No problem. I could use a nap.
He's happy to sit there. Okay, so this snake mound, let's take a look at it.
The snake mound consists of an outer ring and an inner ring. Two snakes.
Two snakes eating their tails.
The mound has stood here for centuries. Gabriel can't affect it so easily.
I can't affect it so easily. That's nice.
There you are, you bastard.
There you are. I guess we're going to enter the snake mound. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh, we've got a tile on the floor. There's a mummy.
Mummy-like figures in contorted poses appear.
They're the only
Gabriel
residents.
wonders, was this a burial?
There was this a burial mound. What's that?
On the floor is an etched stone.
An etched stone. Can we pick it up to see what it looks like?
This stone looks interesting.
What's on it? Can we look at it? Like closer? Like properly?
There doesn't seem to be any writing on the stone.
A snake. Of course it's a snake. Okay, so what else is around me? There's a slot on the wall. Let's see what's up this way.
A shadow flickers in the corner of Gabriel's eye.
A shadow flickering in the corner of Gabriel's eye. Lovely. We have vines around us. There's like a mural there. And there's a tile already in a slot. Oh, here we go. So we've got two of these tiles here. I'm assuming these are necessary.
On the floor,
Doesn't tell me what like the etching is though. Anything else lying around? No, just tiles. Just tiles.
From off in the mound echoes a sound like the scuffle of a shoe.
A scuffling shoe? Oh, there's a fourth tile. Oh, I wonder... Actually, do I need the other tiles? There's a rod there. I wonder if I'm supposed to take the tiles off the other ones. Shaped like a snake, I understand. So we've got a ring. We're obviously walking round the ring, and then there's going to be... Oh look, that mummy's kneeling. I'm scared to pick that up in case that thing suddenly starts moving. Okay, we've got some of those. Let's take a look at him.
Mummy-like figures in contorted poses.
Yeah, okay.
Gabriel wonders, was this a burial mound?
Maybe. Let's keep moving.
A shadow flickers in the
Oh,
corner of
another
Gabriel's
shadow
eye.
flickering in the corner of the eye. Let's take that. Yeah, there's a lot of these people kind of kneeling to whatever it is. Are they worshipping, or there's another tile? Let's see. Do I have to take all the tiles?
It's stuck.
No, it doesn't look like I can. Can I do anything with the tile? Do I have anything I can get it out with? Oh, maybe that rod.
The rod fits into the hole in the stone.
Okay. Then does that mean I can take it? Guess not.
It's stuck.
Okay. Let's walk round because I don't think we're back where we started yet.
From off in the mound echoes a sound
Scuffling
like the scuffle
shoe.
of a shoe.
Right, so that's... No. I thought that was the way we came in. I'm not so sure now. Oh yeah, no, there we go. That's the... No, that's where we came from. So where's the room we came in through? I'm lost now. There's another tile. I'll take that. Maybe we've not gone all the way around yet. How many of these tiles have I picked up? 3, 6, 7? And nothing else here. 7 tiles.
From off in the mound echoes a sound like the scuffle of a shoe.
Oh, shoe scuffling noise again. So that'll be 8. Okay. That will be 8 of those. Are there more? Oh yeah, there's a 9th one. Guess we'll take that then. Are there more? Still not back to the big room we started in. Because we're just, I assume, going round in a circle.
A shadow flickers in the corner of Gabriel's eye.
Flickering shadows again. But there's another tile. Okay, what have we picked up now? Is that like 10 tiles? So I've picked up 10 tiles. There must be a reason for me picking up all these tiles. Otherwise there wouldn't be so many of them. Ah, there we go. So there's the exit to the snake mound. Is there anything about this slot that tells me...
In the center of the wall painting is a square sunken area.
Yeah, a hole the size of a quarter, I know that. Can we do anything with this hole? It's just a square, that doesn't tell me much. Okay, so let's see, we've got different snake tiles. Take that one.
It fits.
Also, there's whispering going on. Okay, so that room is going to take that one. Let me think here.
Gabriel has the creeping sensation that he's being watched.
There's nothing here.
An etched stone is on.
There's already one in that wall. Am I going the right way? I'm just trying to think here. What does that one look like? There's a lot of noise there that I don't like hearing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 7. So yeah, 6 back there, 7 here. So I guess we want 8 in the next room. 8? Is there an 8? Can I... Do I hear 8? That looks like 8. Let's use that. Make sure it is the right one. Although maybe it won't let me put the wrong one in, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, so they're numbered. So that's 8. So the next one's going to be 9. I would assume. Number 9. 10, 1, 11, 4, 9. Okay. So let's just do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, how many does this go up to? I saw 10 there. The next one obviously is 10, so 10, 11, 5. So the highest is 11. Okay. Can we just slot that in without having to go close up to it? Then we go to the next one.
From off in the mound echoes
Which should
the
be
sound
11.
like the scuffle of a shoe.
So someone else is around. That's concerning, isn't it? 11. Okay. So that's 11. So what's the next one? Well, this one already has one. Let's see what it's got on it. 3, 6, 9. So that's 12. Okay, so 12's the highest number. So I guess the next room's going to be... It's a circle, so I guess the next room will be like number 1. Yeah, okay, I understand. The sound of a shoe, I get it. So yeah, so 1. So yeah, now we start going from like 1 back round to, well, the first one we put in was 6, so there's 1. And then we've got 2, I guess. 2, there we go. Put that in there. 2 snakes. Go to the next room.
Gabriel has the creeping sensation that he's being watched.
Well, this is interesting. This will be number 3. I'm assuming. This puzzle takes a little while. I've got 2 more to put in though. So I guess we'll go to the next one. There we go. So that was 3, wasn't it? So I guess we're wanting to do 4. Okay. There's only one left.
A shadow flickers in the corner.
Oh,
of
another
Gabriel.
shadow flickering. Nobody's interested in flickering shadows. Okay, there we go. So all of those have been put in place. Now I think we need to go back. Okay. Okay, what's this one? There is, so now what we need to do is... That's got 4, okay, so what we need to do is press a button inside the kind of holes. I've got a bad feeling about this though, so I'm going to just quickly save my game, don't mind me. Because I have a sneaking suspicion something bad's about to happen. I don't know why. This snake rod's useful for this. Let's see what happens here. I've got a bad feeling.
From somewhere off in
A noise.
Uh-oh, I have a feeling that did something.
That definitely did something. That mummy's... No. No, no, no. I don't think so. We won't be doing that. We will not be doing that. Oh, that one's alive too. Oh, great. I think they're all going to be alive, aren't they? Uh-oh. What's this? Oh geez, there's three of them there.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
There was 3 mummies there.
Oh,
Well, now I'm in trouble. Oh.
Gabriel Knight, I presume.
Yeah.
In person.
Oh, there we go. So that's Wolfgang.
I can't hold these creatures for very long. And there are more on the way.
There certainly are.
What? The secret panel, boy. These creatures are only alive while it's open. Close it, Gabriel, and hurry.
Okay, if you say so. I guess, is it that one?
I think I found something.
Do it, quickly.
Very good, Gabriel. Now stand back.
Ha! They're only alive while that door's open.
Wow. The inner wheel.
Yes, wheel within a wheel.
Are you okay? You don't look so hot.
I'm fine, Gabriel. The wheel, you dreamt it?
Yes, and you?
Yes. I must congratulate you on the 3 snakes connection.
The 3 snakes was the
You will make a wonderful Schattenjaeger.
dagger, wasn't it?
Yes, it's a long path, my boy. I myself have still the last of my 3 quests to meet.
He has to
Let's
meet
see
3
what is
quests.
here. You have found the heart of the apple, but it
The
might
heart of
be
the
poisoned
apple?
Still.
Is that right? So let's see what he's got to say to us. He sent us on this chase.
Can we talk?
We probably have a little time here. Yes, all right.
Tell me about
What can you
Schattenjaegers.
tell me about Schattenjaegers?
We have not the time to discuss that here. You have
Well-
started the path.
I don't actually think there's anything we really need to speak to him about, is there?
Voice, Gabriel. You
Okay, let's just go over here. Let's just see what's this?
Look at that table.
Yes, it is very old. There is a story being told through the carvings on the side.
A story being told by the carvings.
Tribesman discovers a snake mound hidden in the jungle.
Tribesman
He
finds
manages,
it.
after much time, to find the
Finds an
secret
entrance.
to the inner real. In this room, he bows down to a small idol of some sort. The thing is radiating.
A small idol?
That explains the source of the Gedi's tribal power.
Okay.
They found this mound and the idol in it. Where the idol came from originally is hard to say, but
Excuse
it is
me.
definitely older than the Gedis.
The mound and the idol.
Once kept in this table, but they would have it with them now. It must be destroyed.
It has to be destroyed. Sure. Can we do anything with it? Does this move?
Shall we try this lid?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
So what are we doing? We're going to try to move the lid. Impossible to move.
Sorry, I'm not.
I don't think even if he was a bit stronger, I don't think we'd be able to move a giant stone. But like, there's like 2 holes in that. Oh wait, steel bars, metal bars.
What about these iron bars?
Iron. Okay.
Let me help you.
So he's going to help me use the bars. Oh yeah, because there's holes. So presumably we put it through the holes and we can move it.
Perhaps these holes.
I would say that's likely. That's why I suggested it.
There.
And I get the other one. Is it going to take that long to get the other one as well? Do we just need one? Come on, we need to get the other one. And then we'll be able to move this.
Let's get the other one.
Can we do it? Does it have to take this as long as it's going to take? It'll take them forever to walk for that one. Okay. Right, now we've got to try and lift the lid using these metal bars. So let's do that. Help me do this.
Let's try to lift this top.
Well, let's do it then. What's in there? Can we do anything?
I know it's in there.
Yes, it is in there. Oh, I've not felt this powerful since.
He's not felt this powerful since ever.
Why won't the damn lid come off?
It is a sacrificial table. It can probably only be triggered by some proper use of that software.
What?
With a heart.
Oh,
I've
great.
got to use someone's
Well, we
heart?
can get a heart.
Gabriel, you must take the talisman and be Schattenjaeger. You performed the ritual and dreamt of the dragon, no?
Yes, I did, but you're the current Schattenjaeger. I only did that because...
Because you were driven to it.
Uh-huh.
I have done nothing with this title
He's
for
done
many
nothing.
years.
I've actually got something to do.
I had few cases. No, if my life had a purpose, it was
His
to
purpose was to bring me here.
But I have no idea what
I don't know what I'm
It's
doing.
not a science, Gabriel. It is instinct.
Castle is mine. Has many documents and records that will help me in the
castle is
future.
yours.
Well, thanks for the confidence, but what about
On the
this?
I
table.
want you to go into the next room.
Will that work?
Go into the next
Doesn't it
room.
need to be...
Let us try. Perhaps
Perhaps there's some magic left. Where's this next room you're talking about? Is it over this way? Oh yeah, there, look. So we had a dagger, didn't we? He wants me to cut the heart out of the mummy.
Great. My first job was a Schattenjaeger, cutting up dead monsters.
Dead monsters. Is it a dead monster? What's he doing?
Wolfgang! No!
He cut out his own heart.
No!
He just cut out his own heart. But we found a talisman!
You're gonna pay for this, you bitch!
And now she's gonna go. Now she's going down. Not in the way he might have expected.
Why did he go to Africa, Berta? No, it's okay. I'm just a little anxious.
Anxious?
No, they haven't. I just need to talk to Gabriel.
She's got to talk to him. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's somebody outside. In the world? Day 10. Deep in the earth I faced a fight that I could never win. The blameless and the base destroyed, and all that might have been. And that was written by Gabriel Knight, apparently.
After arranging for the shipment of Wolfgang's body back to Rittersburg, Gabriel returns to Norland.
We went back to New
He
Orleans.
carries with him the Ritter talisman. He
We've
has
got our
not heard
talisman.
from Grace for over 24 hours, and he could not reach Malia by phone.
I'd be a little bit worried about
He has
that.
some idea of what he is coming home to attempt. He still has no clue where to attempt it. Or does he?
The concentric rings of the park there.
Grace, I'm home. Grace?
She ain't here.
Oh no. Grace!
Based on our score, we've obviously not got very long to go at all. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to end for tonight on this point. It does probably mean that our next part to this will be fairly short. If it is, I've got plenty of other interesting adventure games to play on PC that we can enjoy. So for now I'm going to stop, and I hope you've enjoyed what you've been watching. I'll see you again tomorrow, where I'll probably be back with more ABC Murders. If you're interested, when I was playing the ABC Murders game, I spoke briefly about a series with John Malkovich that was on BBC One. As a series with John Malkovich as Hercule Poirot. And I was saying about how he doesn't have the moustache, he felt like a goatee beard essentially. And his accent wasn't great. Well, I was wrong about the accent. His accent is moderately Belgian at least. And the thing about his moustache makes a bit more sense when you think that he's supposed to be out of the game for a while. So yeah, it was an interesting watch. I watched the 2 episodes of it not long after I did that, and it's actually worth watching if you like that kind of thing. I hope you will. So yeah, for now that's going to be me. Thank you very much, as I say, for tuning in. Keep an eye on my Twitter. That's at twitter.com/supernautus. You can find out when I'm going live, although as I say, most days 10 PM UK, that's the time you want to be there. But thank you very much for tuning in for now. I hope you like what you've seen. I hope you will drop a follow if you have, and I hope you'll let your friends know too. That'd be great. Thank you very much, and good night.